dark and windy Halloween night, 2010. Leanna went shopping with her mom. Leanna's brothers, Alex and James, were home with Dad. When Leanna and her mom came home, it looked like a haunted house. James screamed and he said he saw a ghost. Then all of them saw a ghost. The ghost locked the window and hid the keys. Dad said, "Let's split up." And Alex tried to find the keys. Leanna and Mom will look for clues. They noticed James was missing. Then Alex saw a box of keys. He found a key next to the box. That was the key that unlocked the door, but they didn't leave because they tried to figure out what was going on. Then Leanna showed up. They said they found a clue. James walked out of the closet and he started to laugh. He said it was all a joke. Then they went trick-or-treating.
Haunted House, January 1st, 2014. One Halloween night, everyone was trick-or-treating but RJ and Jason. RJ and Jason saw a big building, so they went in. It was dark, and there were lots of spider webs and a lot of dirt. RJ heard a loud thumping sound. Jason said, "What is that thumping sound?" They saw that it was a ghost. They ran to the door, but the ghost shut the door. They ran to the windows, but the ghost closed the windows too. RJ and Jason were so scared they were about to cry. They found out that their friends were
Kraken by Aiden Shimp. December 31st, 2013. There's a kraken in the lake. Today there's a man named Joey. Joey's going to catch the kraken. Right now, Joey is packing all his gear. Joey knows a lot about the kraken, like his favorite food is shark. Now Joey is going fishing. Joey caught the kraken. The kraken was hungry, so Joey gave the kraken a hot dog. The kraken loved it so much that the kraken sells hot dogs in New York. Today, Joey brought a hot dog, Today, Joey bought a hot dog from the kraken. Then, the kraken went fishing with Joey, and they had a very fun time. They have become very good friends. Yesterday, Joey had to stop the kraken from eating a tower. Lately, the kraken has been sleepwalking, and bad things happen when the kraken sleepwalks. Well, I guess Joey has to watch over the kraken more closely now. So this is the end of the story, so goodbye.
Despicable Me Zero by Tiani Austin, January 8th, 2014. In my story, there is going to be a guy named Griff and 3 little girls. The little girls sell cookies. They saw a big scary house. They were scared at first, but then one said it is just a house. They went knocking on the door. He opened it. The little sister was scared, but then they ran in like crazy. One of them went in his bed, one watched TV, and one is eating candy. They saw a fright gun. They sprayed it at Gru. He turned into a little girl. They played a lot of games. But then he turned back into a man. when he figured out that they made him turn into a little girl, Gru kicked them out of his house. They were so sorry, so they had a surprise for him. They took him to a carnival. He had a lot of fun, so he let them back in his house. The
Very Strange House by Preston Rumke. Once on a very unknown street, there was a house in the woods. Our family rented the house for 5 days. When we pulled up to the house, it looked creepy and it was beat up as much as a restaurant. Finally, we went to sleep and I slept with my mom, dad, and my big brother Trent, and my other big brother Mikey. And it was so cramped that my back was twisted like a resort. Like pretzel. Then Trent, Mikey, and I woke up and went down the stairs because we heard a really loud thump. Then we looked outside and the door slammed. You could tell by the looks on all three of our faces. We were all frightened. Then we saw a bat, so we ran upstairs to tell my mom and dad that the house was haunted, but they didn't believe us. Then they went back to sleep. They woke back up because the door slammed and then another one slammed. So Mom and Dad went on the computer and rented us a new house. And then when we about to walk out the door to go out to get other house, the door slammed in our faces again. Next thing I knew, I saw my dad jump out the window, so we followed him. We drove and ate lunch, then we lived happily ever after.
Mom bought a new house for us. I thought it was haunted. First I tried to drive to Walmart, but I was sitting on the floor. Next, some ghosts were driving. Then ghosts wanted Santa. Finally, we jumped out the window and we went home. I don't want to go because I do not like haunted places with a lot of ghosts.
Once upon a time, it was midnight. The year was 2013. 3 kids named Matthew, Aiden, and Preston were playing in Preston's front yard, and they saw a abandoned house across the street. They didn't know that it was a haunted house, so they went inside the haunted house. They heard sounds in the basement, ching, ching, ching. Then smack! They heard a cage open. They were scared, so Matthew, Aiden, and Preston went to the attic. When a flashing light came out of nowhere, after the flashing light went away, Aiden vanished. So Matthew and Preston heard a noise. Slam! It's coming from the basement. So they went to the basement and found Aiden.
No.
Then they saw a ghost. He told them why he was haunting them, because he got locked in the cage, so he wants revenge from the person who locked him into the cage. So he thinks everybody is mean. So Matthew, Aiden, and Preston got out of the haunted house, and they never came back.